Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee, and this is Jaylee's Corner, as you probably should know. But yeah, let's stop playing. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner, and this is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop. This is Season 3, Episode 9, Spilling the TT. This whole episode had me all over the place because it was getting on my damn nerves. When I tell you TT and Pep and Brianna get on my motherfucking nerves, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I can't even take the amount of bullshit that was coming out of their mouths this whole dang on episode. I need TT to shut the fuck up. I need Pep to shut the fuck up. Not only do I need Pep to shut the fuck up, I need Pep to realize this show is supposed to be about her daughter. You do realize she's the only parent who is consistently on this show shooting scenes without her daughter. At least when we see Dame Dash, it has something to do with Booby. He isn't just on the show talking all willy-nilly for nothing. If he's typically at an event, Boogie, damn it. Boogie is typically there. But Pep is in every scene. She's in every conversation. And it don't be having nothing to do with her daughter. I could have swore Growing Up Hip Hop was about the children of people who were, are, and is hip hop, and they have contributed to the hip hop culture over the years. I mean, and they keep having stuff that Egypt is too young to go to. I don't see why Egypt doesn't have things on her own that she can still invite people who are over 21 to come to. I mean, it's as if Pep shopped her daughter around just to get her daughter on the show, just so that she can be on the show, because she knew if my daughter with these older people, she's not going to be able to go to stuff. So I can go to stuff because I'm her mom, and that's my way onto the show. Remember, Pep had a reality show a few years ago, her and Salt. And, you know, I think it had one season. And that was it. I just feel like she's using this show as her second coming to reality TV. And I'm kind of tired of her. I didn't get a rant. I mean, let me get to it. So the episode picks up at the party when Angela's mad. Well, not mad, but when Angela leaves because Brianna's there. And Pep is chasing behind her. So we see Brianna walk in. We see Angela like, I told y'all I want you to know things while she's here. You know what? I'm out. And people were saying, well, she needs to grow up. She needs to face Brianna. I mean, she really don't. She does not have to be friends with Brianna. And if y'all recall, the first thing that she said in that first episode, when her and Brianna was having whatever discussion, whatever disagreement, she said, this isn't Love and Hip Hop. I'm not doing all ratchet shit. The reason she said it is because, again, Angela ain't that kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? She's not. She isn't. So when people say she's a bitch, she's stuck up, that girl is a rich black girl who lived a whole different life. I don't think she's bougie. I don't think she's stuck up. I think she was raised differently. It's the equivalent of a chick in the hood, you know what I'm saying, talking about a chick who live in the suburbs in a regular city. You two type of people. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ain't on the same level. So that's the thing with Angela. I don't, and this is my channel. It's my fucking personal opinion. I don't feel like Angela is a bitch to everyone. I feel like she rock with who she rock with. And if she don't rock with you, she don't rock with you. And y'all can't get mad at her for living in her truth. She don't like Brianna, or she does not want to associate with Brianna. And she keeps to what she wants to do. She don't want to be around that negativity. She has every right to be that way. And plus, don't forget, she's the EP of the show. Her and Romeo created the goddamn show. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, this episode got me amped. So anyway, yeah, so she leaves and Pep is chasing her. And again, I'm like, why the fuck is Pep all up in everybody's mix? I want to find out what happened and why she don't like Brianna. And you know what I'm saying, what's the beef between Angela and Brianna? There is no beef. Brianna wants to talk to Angela, and Angela like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the whole Alexis and Masika beef a little bit on Love and Hip Hop, where Alexis like, I want to talk to Masika, and Masika don't want to talk to her. Now, the one with Masika and Alexis is way more pettier and more stupid than this with Angela and Brianna. But I feel like Angela doesn't have to talk to Brianna. You know what I'm saying? The issue is really Brianna's issue, not Angela's. And Angela's like, I don't want to talk to you, but you keep pressing the issue as if I don't like you. It ain't that I don't like you, I just don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So, she's like, yeah, because Pepper seen you. Like, I noticed Angela didn't have her ring on, so maybe she left because she's not engaged anymore and she's sad. Now y'all insinuating the girl is sad. Again, Pep all in other people's business. Pep, go sit your ass down with the people of your age. Go ahead on, Pep. Just aggravate the fuck out of me. So, and then she trying to follow Angela out the dang on club, and she can't even walk because she got fucking heels on, but she can't run in. She like, I need help down these stairs. Well, you should have had them shoes on, Pep. You should put on some flats, okay? So, after that whole thing, Brianna's there, and she's trying to talk to Christina. And Christina is like, I'm going to take a cue from Angela. I'm not trying to deal with Brianna tonight. And she's like, look, because Brianna like, I think we should talk. And Christina is like, yeah, I'm trying to chill tonight. I'm not trying to get into any of that. So no, we can't talk tonight. Maybe we can meet up later for dinner, for drinks or something. But I ain't trying to have that conversation tonight. So I'm done. And she kind of left. And Brianna took that as meaning, me and Christina, we're friends. Friends get into it, and then we move on. No, bitch. No, she ain't. Again, you can't keep offending people and being a bitch to people and be like, oh, we're friends. We'll get over it. No. Friends do get into arguments, and friends do get into disagreements, but friends don't talk shit about their friends. You know what I'm saying? We can disagree about some things, absolutely. We can get over that, but you ain't gonna talk shit about me and gossip about me and be a bitch to me and be like, we friends, we can get over it. No, we can't. I ain't rocking with you because you negative. I'm done. But she don't know that yet, so we shall see when she figures that out. So the next thing we see is TT go up to Adonis and Christina. She's like, I want to be honest and let y'all know, I didn't start the rumor, but Troy told me, and I told my friends, and, about the rumor about y'all two kicking it. And Christina like, bitch, what? You did what? So Christina's mad because she's like, did she think she was going to come in here and be like, I'm sorry, you need to be cool? No, you spread a whole rumor about me. And, Adonis is also upset. And she's like, Troy told me, I repeated it to my friends, what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I know it's messy, but, I just wanted to let you know that, but I didn't start it. I just repeated it. Bitch, that don't make it no better. So, Adonis, it's like, no, Christina says, I would never spread rumors or spread gossip about people I hang with my friends. I would never do that. Like, that's just not what I do. And, TT's like, well, I didn't really know you then, so that's why it didn't really matter to me. Bitch, that don't matter. And here comes Adonis. You know what I'm saying? Adonis has been quiet this whole season. He wasn't quiet today. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? When she said, I didn't really know you then. He was like, but that don't really matter anyway. That has nothing to do with it. You can fuck up a person's whole life by spreading things that you heard. And not only that, you're not even spreading rumors about something you saw. You're spreading rumors about something that someone told you that's not even true. And he's like, you know what? I don't really like your tone. And he's like, my tone is completely warranted. If you were just talking about Christina, I wouldn't, say anything, but you were talking about me, so I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say. And he's absolutely fucking right. You didn't say Christina did something. You said that she was having an affair with this man. So whether it's true or not, I digress, whether it is true or not, he does have a reason or a right to speak up and be pissed off because you were also talking about him. And he was like, what I'm saying? Well, TT was trying to act like, he shouldn't be upset. And, well, you can't be that mad. I know it's your personal life, but, that doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, why is he in my face? You know what I'm saying? I don't think a man should be in my face. I said I'm sorry. Saying you're sorry about something doesn't mean the person does not have the right to be upset. When you do some bullshit or some foul shit to someone else, you have no right to control how the person you did it to reacts to you. You shouldn't have did it at all. Point blank and period. So, you know, he's checking her. Just saying, I can't. That's childish. That's high school. Why would you do that? I think he did say a couple cuss words. But I don't. She said a grown man shouldn't be in my face. I didn't see him in her face. I saw her leaning over to him, talking, and I saw him because he was upset. So, but again, cutting and editing, I don't know. So she's like, you know what? I don't like this. How it's getting. I'm leaving. So she gets up and she walks away, and then she's talking to Pep. But Adonis and Christina is still sitting there, and then he says to the guy, what's the guy's name? Told him, Troy. He was like, so she said that you started it. He's like, well, yeah, I did. I heard it too, so I told her about it. Gossiping ass hairdressers. And he was like, that's some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? You could have came to me and told me about it. Why would you go gossiping and telling other people? And I agree. It's fucking childish. It's petty, it's childish, and it's stupid. So, they're having a little bit of conversation. He's like, nigga, you could have came and talked to me. This is him talking to the guy Troy. So in the meantime, in between time, TT then went to Pep, looking all, oh my God, I can't believe this. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Why you looking all teary-eyed? Well, I told Christina and Adonis that, I didn't start the rumor, that Troy did, but I did repeat it. And, he's getting all up in my face and being mad. Who's getting all up in your face? Pep, calm your old ass down, because this is what we got to be pissed off about you. This whole video going to probably be about this whole thing. I don't know. I'm trying not to be. Anyway, Pep then kind of geeks TT up as if she didn't do anything wrong, and as if Adonis and Christina doesn't have a right to be upset. And I'm like, wait, what? And she like, so TT like, I'm gonna just leave. You don't let him make you leave. That ain't what we do. We're gonna go handle this. And I'm like, Pep. And her confession, she's like, I don't see why they're mad at TT. She said she's sorry. Why are they upset? But you was pissed off at TT for simply giving your daughter a book about a truth that you wrote. You were pissed off. So you mean to tell me that you can be pissed off about someone giving your daughter a book that you wrote. But Christiana and Adonis does not have the right to be upset about someone who they can't basically be hanging out with. It's out spreading a rumor about them to other people. I call bullshit, and I call bullshit. So when they get into the room to talk, Pepper's like, TT is from the East Coast, and she basically heard woman from the West Coast and repeated it. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing. And Adonis was like, Pep, do you hear yourself? Because she was basically saying, oh, because she's from the East Coast and her son from the West Coast, it wasn't wrong for her to spread it around. Yes, the fuck it was. And the fact that Pep trying to co-sign that bullshit is bullshit within itself. I know Pep said, well, she my niece. She ain't your real goddamn niece. The wig is probably your niece because y'all got all the same bag wigs, but whatever. She my niece and I rock with my family. I do too. I'm family all day. But when my family wrong, I'm going to tell my family, dog, you should have been told them to stop, spreading that rumor. Solely because y'all all be hanging around each other. Y'all all wrong as fuck. Point blank and period. And, Adonis is still mad because, he's like, look, Pep, you talking that bullshit. We not in high school. That's childish. That's things that kids do. He's like, what I'm saying? I've heard worse things about myself and better people than TT. Yes. Read TT bag wig wearing ass because her wig was very horrible. And he was like, but y'all could have ruined my life because y'all are out here saying I am having an affair with her. That could have ruined my life. TT and Pep tried to then go into, well, we didn't start the rumor. The rumor was already out here, and it's y'all fault because y'all always together. Y'all be hanging around each other all the time. So y'all making the rumor keep spreading because y'all won't stop hanging around each other. So now they can't be around each other because I don't know if they really fucking. I don't care. My thing is, if I don't see y'all fucking, I can assume y'all fucking. And who am I to keep saying, well, because a man and a woman is hanging out together all the time, they're dating? That's that bullshit. So, Kristen is like, I'm over this shit. I'm leaving. I'm not finna have this drama. And Adonis leaves too. And Pep like, why are you guys leaving? Let's finish talking. Because Pep looking for a goddamn scene. She's like, scene, cut, action. Yeah, walk away, let Pep be gone somewhere, because it was just some straight up bullshit, and it made me very, very mad. My camera's falling down. So that just made me so mad. But then TT, when they walked out, TT was like, if he's so concerned about his wife, he should stop hanging out with Christina. Bitch, what? TT and Peppa get on my last fucking nerve. I mean, this episode to me showed me how petty they are, and how they are looking for they needed a storyline. You need to have a storyline to be on the show. So this is their storyline. If I'm spreading this rumor and not perpetuating it, it's gonna put me on camera. It's basically what they did. This got me so mad. I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't care. It was TT went to go see Brianna to tell her about the whole thing, you know. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because Brianna says something that pissed me off. I'm getting some text on my office drive. She brought up how Angela ran because she came to the party. I'm happy I have the power to make her run. You didn't have the power to make her run, boo-boo. She just not giving you the energy that you need. Some people think that if someone chooses not to associate with them, or they choose to leave the space, oh, she's so scared of me that I made her leave. No, it means I'm paying you dust. I don't even want you to be in the space that I'm in. I'm not going to give you the moment that you need. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of being in my air, being in my atmosphere, being in my space. And you can come over and try to have a scene with me. I'm not going to do that. So her leaving had nothing to do with you having power over her. Her leaving was, I can still get paid and not have to do a scene with you. I'm out. Peace. And that's all I'm going to say about that. What else? Christiana do go talk to Romeo for a quick second. You know, basically just bringing up, you know, oh, I'm having a DNA test on my sister. Just to see if she's my sister. That ain't your sister. Brings up the fact that it was TT and Troy spreading the rumor. He like, you know, you're going to have people who going to try to dim your light. You know, you just can't feed into it. You know, just kind of be positive. And, you know, it's a shame that people think a man and a woman is sleeping together just because they be hanging out together. She then lets him know that she is getting a label deal with Capitol Records under priority. And the first thing I thought was, but she can't get her own record deal, so how the record label is giving her her own record company? I was confused, but you know, congratulations. I do think she is very, very talented. I do love her voice, and I do hope that she, you know what I'm saying, can work to get her own single out, an album out or something, because I do like her music. There's a scene of Boogie. He's in Vegas with his dad. They're at their friend's they're at his dad's business partner's bullet company. And Dame, like, I want him to make bullets today so he can see, you know, he shouldn't be in California being all crazy. He should be, you know, somewhere else doing work and stuff like that. And after they left the damn bullet company, he took him to a bar. He's an alcoholic. He should not be in a bar. But Dame says, well, I'm bringing him here so he can see after a hard day's work, he doesn't have to go to a bar and get liquor. Okay. Bravo. We see Christina and her fake sister get that dang on DNA test. I just don't believe that's her sister. I'm sorry, I don't. That ain't her sister. It ain't her sister. It ain't her sister. They even walking and talking, and the sister like, yeah, you know, Janet Jackson even called me and told me the woman whose name is on my birth certificate isn't my real mother, that she's my mother. And Christina was like, Janet called you? And she was like, yeah. She's like, well, how did you know it was her? And she was like, well, she said her name was Janet Jackson. Christiana's fake sister reminds me of Usher's herpes, the girl who sued Usher for herpes. Only because when the girl said, Janet Jackson called me and told me she was my mama, I was confused. I was really confused. It was the equivalent of the girl who said Usher slept with her but did not give her herpes, saying, I have a sex tape of me and Usher having sex, but he didn't give me herpes. It was just some bullshit, and I'm like, whatever. But they took the DNA test. It's going to take about 3 or 4 or 5 days to come back. But let me say it again. That ain't your sister. And if it is your sister, her mama ain't Janet Jackson. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to be clear. We see that Romeo and Angela is doing a photo shoot. I think it was for Rolling Out magazine or one of the magazines. And, you know, she gets a text from her assistant, I believe it is, when the story broke that she wasn't wearing her engagement ring. people were saying that she wasn't engaged anymore. And, you know, she's like, well, that's my personal life. And my personal life, I'm keeping private, so I'm not going to talk about it. The one thing I have to say about that, you can't be on a reality show that's supposed to be about your life and not talk about your life. You can't, Angela. That's not fair. I rock with you, but you can't have it. You can't have it both ways, at all. I think that's just stupid. Romeo invited the model girl that he liked down to the photo shoot. I think that was stupid. It made Angela feel weird. She was actually acting a little jealous. But we know she act jealous when Romeo has someone around, and Romeo act jealous when she has people around. It goes hand in hand. But I'm like, I don't think he should have invited the girl down there, because that was a work shoot. It wasn't for fun, and it wasn't something that was just his shoot. It was him and someone else. And you then even said, yeah, maybe we can do a couple shots together. That ain't what you're here for, bruh. We didn't pay for this for you to come have fun with your friends. And, you know, to me, that's just, it was just stupid to me. And it was, I'm like, that is weird. I just didn't, you know, but Romeo is weird most times. So, you know, but again, I think he do stuff too to make Angela jealous. The same way I think sometimes Angela say little stuff to make him think she possibly still likes him a little bit. You know, it could be something they have a weird attraction to each other that everyone can clearly see. But the fact that she got pregnant, she's engaged, I really think that's the only reason they're not together. Plus, before she was engaged and before she was pregnant, Romeo was out here, you know, flirting with all these different girls, and she just moved on because he kept bullshitting. So, you know, you can't have it both ways. The next thing we see is Peppa, TT, the hairstylist dude in Egypt is still talking, but them three gossiping to Egypt about what happened at TJ's party. And, you know, they bring up the whole Christina Adonis thing. They bring up, you know, Angela supposedly not being engaged anymore because she's not wearing her ring. And she's like, oh my God, she's not wearing her ring. TT is a gossiping ass bitch. I'm sorry, she is. She irks my nerves. I heard her wig. I think her face is sunken in. I think she's too goddamn skinny. I want her to gain like 5 pounds. And I don't say that as a plus size girl, knocking a skinny girl. I'm just saying, I just think she's too goddamn skinny. I think she just needs to eat like one burger. But even them still saying stuff like, yeah, so she's probably stressed out. The stylist, the hairdresser guy is saying, well, she's probably mad because she lost her virginity to him and then they broke up. It's just like, why y'all so concerned about someone else's personal life? Because y'all have nothing going on? Is that what it could be? It just irks my nerve that, again, that TT and Pep is consistently the gossipy people of the show. Solely because, Pep, you said that you brought TT there to keep Egypt out of trouble. But TT keeping everyone in trouble. And not only that, Pep, you are a grown-ass woman. Why are you inputting yourself in the bullshit? It's just... Let me stop. It was just driving me crazy. Brianna had an art show where she invited everyone, supposedly. She said even though people, you know, don't invite her to everything, she was going to invite everyone to her show. She's doing the art because she's a good artist, as she says, and she wants to release some of the crazy things going on in her life, and her way of doing that is art. That's what a lot of people do. Like me, I write poems, I write stories, I write erotic novels and things like that. And sometimes that helps me woosah when I'm having like a lot going on in my head. I can write this out of the blue from one thought. So for her outlet is her art, you know. Bravo. The pieces did look nice. I can admit that. I like a great art show. My brother's an artist, so, you know, I like art. But, you know, like Angela didn't go. Vanessa didn't go. Christina was not there. I think everyone else was there except them. Yeah, everyone else came, you know, to the party or whatnot. And, you know, but Brianna was saying how she wished other people would have came and, you know, it would have made it a little bit better. But we like whatever. I'm going to need them to stop putting under Brianna's name Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter. I need them to just put her name as motherfucking Brianna. Okay? Brianna. Put Kendu's daughter. Okay? Put whatever. Leave Mary J. Blige out of it. She's already said that she ain't talked to Mary J. Blige in a while. So, Stop broadcasting her as Mary J. Blige's daughter. Her and that man getting a divorce, and she ain't talking to that girl no more. Okay? And she's a grown ass adult. Okay? Leave Mary J. Blige out of it. Even though I get, step parents are step parents, and, it doesn't sometimes leave just because the family gets a divorce. Well, if your family gets a divorce and your stepmama no longer talking to you, I think it's safe to say to stop calling her your stepmama. Especially if your daddy got a new girlfriend. Just saying. So Pep is talking to Dame. Dame Dash was there, but he's there with Boogie. Yeah. But it was great to see that Pep actually brought Egypt. Egypt is actually at a goddamn event for the first time ever. But Pep goes up to talk to Dame and saying how, Tretch is mad at her for writing a book and that I couldn't swallow. She had been this is dirty. She has been reaching out to him and he won't return her calls and he's upset with her because of the book. And the first thing Dame was like, he might just need some time to get over it. And I'm like, the fuck is y'all talking about? Pep wrote this book 8 years ago. He can't be mad now about the book at all. At all. Because he knew that she wrote the book 8 years ago. I'm pretty sure that 8 years ago, at least one person, if not 2 people, read that damn book and let Trish know what she said in that book. So my thing is, he has to have been pissed off then. The only thing that he can be mad about now is that the fact that Brianna does know about has read the book. And once she read the book and talked to her mom still said what was in the book was true. And he said it's not as true as Pepper said it to be. But I'm like, he ain't mad at that book. Because my thing is, he knew you wrote the book 8 years ago. So he knew Egypt was going to read it eventually. But again, I'm like when he said, he might just need some time. If he ain't got over it in 8 years, I don't know what else to tell somebody. And then even Pep said, I just want an apology. But why didn't you ask for an apology 8 years ago when you wrote the book? Why did you not put in the book, I just wish Tretch would give me an apology for things that he's done to me. Even if he doesn't go step by step, incident by incident, I wish he could apologize in whole for the wrong he's done to me. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you put that in the book, Pep? Why you wait until 8 years when your daughter is on a reality show to say, I wish her father would apologize to me? And then for you to be like, I don't want my daughter to be hurt. But you're bringing up the book. You're bringing up how he won't talk to you. You're bringing up, I wish you would apologize. I just feel like this stuff could have been handled off camera. I feel like it could have been handled 8 years ago. The fuck, okay? It's just stupid. This is season 3, and I'm just tired of Pep inserting herself as a main character on a TV show that's supposed to be about the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that irks my nerves the most. I'm not saying that she can't be on the show. I'm not saying that at all. Because that's still her daughter. I 100% get that. But if you notice, Pep is more of a cast member than Egypt is. It's that simple. Pep is more of a cast member and so is TT. And I don't think that's fair. I really feel like they sold it as this is Tresh's daughter, this is Pep's daughter. We can have her on the show. But Pep knew she can't be in it too much because she's not even old enough to be going to things. And that was her leeway to get into the goddamn reality show business. And this irks my nerve. So, we then see, Egypt talking to Brianna, and her and TT are telling Brianna that Christiania said that she wasn't coming because Brianna was mean to her. And Brianna's like, I just think that's crazy. Me and her, we need to talk because, we're real friends. We're really friends. And, we have to just talk this out because if you're my friend, we can get over it. But if you're not really my friend, then get the fuck out of my space. Bitch, she didn't come. She's not even in your space. If she wanted to make up with you, if she wanted to be around you, she would have been there or had some kind of conversation with you. Or more importantly, she would not have talked to Egypt versus talking to you. She does not want to be your friend right now, and you need to accept that and stop saying stuff like, we're really friends, we're friends in real life, and we just need to talk. Because if not, then I don't like fake bitches. She not being fake. She's not there. She told you she don't want to talk about it. Leave her be. And if she ever wants to talk to you again, she can reach out. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody begging to be your goddamn friend, ma. And I'll leave it be. The last thing that we see of the episode is Christina, and she's at her video shoot for her new single. I can say the video parts they were showing, the parts of the song that I heard, I like it. I was bobbing and weaving and, tipping my head and, tapping my little foot and everything to the song. I'm interested to see what the whole song sounds like because, again, I hate when reality shows plays like a snippet of something, and sometimes that little snippet is really good, and you be like, oh my god, I love that song, and you would hear it and it's some bullshit. Or vice versa, you can hear a little snippet of it, and the snippet can be some bullshit, and you don't listen to the whole song, and the song could be fire. So we shall see. The video shots, from the video, looked great. She looked beautiful. It looks very professional. It looked, it looked dope as fuck. So I'm interested to see how it turns out. And the ending scene was Adonis bringing her the DNA test results that she had carried over. He brought them to wherever they were at on location because she told him earlier, hey, because I have to go to New York tomorrow, I'm having the results carried over, so I would need you to bring them to me. And why would people, I know we're going to say, well, why was he at the photo shoot with her? Why was he there? He's her producer. And everyone knows, producers, a lot of times, they be with the people. They be with the artists. Missy Elliott and Timbaland was always together. You would see, Jay-Z and Rihanna would be hanging out together. Even when you see a man producer and a guy producer together all the time, doesn't mean they fucking. Fat Joe and Remy Ma, always together. There are people who, it's a male and a female who are working together, and they're just always together, and it does not mean they're fucking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're not fucking. I'm just not saying that they are. We don't know because we not that man's penis and we ain't that girl's vagina. So, you know what I'm saying? Stop counting his dick strokes and stop counting how many dicks go on her pussy. So, I didn't know how else to put that. But anyway, he brought over the test results and she opened them. And of course, it was a cliffhanger. And she's like, oh my God, I don't think it's her sister. I don't care what anybody says. I just don't think it's her sister. And not because of how she looks. Just the story itself doesn't seem plausible. And the fact that girl said, Janet Jackson called me and told me I was her daughter. Bitch, you crazy. Okay? But I do hope the girl finds her birth parents. I really do. Because she did say she's been searching for a while. So next week is the season finale. It looks good. It looks like it's going to be an interesting episode. We see that Brianna and Christina have some kind of, confrontation. We see the test results come out of Christina as well, and it was some other stuff too that looked like it might be interesting. So I'm waiting to see what that is going to look like. But I am Jay Lee, and this is Jay Lee's Corner, and that was my review for Growing Up Hip Hop. Again, what irks my nerves the most: Pep, TT, Brianna. So until next time, people,